In 2015, during Mexico's drug war, a masked man emerged who struck fear into the hearts of powerful cartel leaders. Erik Morales Guevara, known as El Marino Loco, became a legend for his shocking tactics. He stormed the home of the infamous drug lord El Mido, capturing him and humiliating him by wearing women's clothing and kissing his own hitman. These bold actions earned him a 3 million peso bounty and earned him a terrifying reputation. But who exactly was El Marino Loco? And how did he become the mystery man who terrorized Mexico's criminal elite? Let's see. El Marino Loco never showed his face. He always wore a hoodie, a mask, or sunglasses, making sure even his eyes stayed hidden. He had good reason. Many drug lords wanted him dead, but fear never stopped him. Leading his team of Marines, he was determined to take down every drug lord in the states of Tamaulipas and Nuevo Leon. Capturing drug lords wasn't what made him famous, it was what he did to them afterward. El Marino Loco humiliated high-profile cartel leaders by forcing them to wear women's lingerie. Sometimes he went even further, making them do things that left his enemies terrified. But before judging his actions, it's important to understand who he was dealing with. The ruthless Gulf Cartel ruled the same areas where El Marino Loco operated. This cartel showed no mercy, controlling police and residents with fear. No one dared to challenge them until El Marino Loco arrived. The Gulf Cartel wasn't just smuggling drugs to the US and West Africa, they were deep into money laundering, extortion, kidnapping, and arms trafficking. These crimes put them on El Marino Loco's radar, but one activity made him and his team go after them even harder. The cartel had started Mexico's largest prostitution ring, kidnapping sex workers and trafficking women across the country. Around the time El Marino Loco was deployed to Tamaulipas, more than 200 girls went missing, and many others were forced to become informants for the cartel. This wasn't just about whether these drug lords deserved punishment, it was about who would stop them. That's where El Marino Loco stepped in. In 2006, a series of videos showing El Marino Loco's team humiliating captured drug lords went viral, making him famous. His rise came right after he was sent to the border city of Reynosa to capture Gulf Cartel leader Julian Luis Salinas, known as Comandante Toro. He was close to taking him down, but suddenly he was reassigned to Tamaulipas. This transfer not only frustrated him, but also made him the cartel's biggest enemy. El Marino Loco's brutal tactics didn't stop with El Chi. His next target was El Mido, another Gulf Cartel leader. After capturing him, Loco made him wear a dress and forced him to kiss his own hitman, humiliating him in front of his squad. But that was just one of many similar acts. Over time, he made several drug lords dress in women's clothing, mocking and breaking them before turning them over to the authorities. His methods sent a clear message: no cartel boss was untouchable. These videos went viral and sparked anger across the board. Gulf Cartel leaders, the public, and even his own Navy officers. Despite his success, many criticized his methods as unprofessional. The Gulf Cartel tried bribing El Marino Loco with gifts, alcohol, and women, but he rejected them all, insisting he would never stop until every drug lord was captured. So why the humiliation? Loco explained it was about breaking their tough, macho image. By forcing drug lords to act weak and feminine, he stripped them of their power and authority. But El Marino Loco never backed down from a fight. El Marino's most famous battle was with El Comandante Toro. Toro's men kidnapped a Mexican Marine and demanded a ransom of 1.5 million pesos. When the family could only pay 800,000 pesos, the cartel killed the Marine. This sparked a government response, and El Marino was tasked with taking Toro down. In April 2015, El Marino set up 32 blockades, 11 using burning cars to trap Toro. During the battle, Toro was killed. Afterward, El Marino visited the kidnapped Marine's home, where he found a meat tenderizer. He took it, claiming he'd use it on thugs, earning the nickname Thor, Lord of the Hammer. However, his fame led to mixed reactions. The Gulf Cartel accused him of using stolen weapons and accepting bribes. Although only one accusation was proven true, El Marino was dismissed from the Navy. Some sources suggest El Marino Loco is still active in Mexico, capturing criminals and humiliating them by dressing them in women's lingerie. This aligns with reports of criminals being found in such attire. His methods, though heroic to some, were illegal. They inspired other officials, leading to the torture of over 2,400 suspects in 2013 and 2014. One shocking video showed federal and military officers torturing a woman, uncertain of her guilt. This fueled further criticism of El Marino's brutal tactics. In 2021, El Marino responded to the public, saying, "I'm in Sonora with my team. We're ex-military, not criminals. We don't harm anyone who doesn't deserve it." Now the question is, were El Marino's actions justified? Let us know your thoughts in the comment below. See you in our next video. Until then, take care and thanks for watching.